Grant, your wife is looking for you.
You sure you got the right Grant?
That's right. The other one's here, too, isn't he?
Yeah, the other one. The other one. All of my good friends are here. Jimmy Lee, Lorena, you. One big happy family.
Don't you think you've had enough to drink, Grant?
Edward, I'm not sure. I'll tell you what. I'm going to have another one, and then I'll let you know. Another one, please.
You were saying the most difficult aspect of running a spa is keeping up the membership.
Membership is based on enthusiasm. And asking someone to be enthusiastic about a good hard workout isn't always easy.
So what do you do?
Well, look around you, Jackie. I surround them in luxury. And all they have to bring is the sweat.
Well, what have we here? Another one of my good friends, Jackie Templeton. How are you, Jackie?
Fine.
Careful what you say, Lorena. This woman has a remarkable penchant for putting words into your mouth.
Right now, my main concern is for Rick. How it will affect him.
As if the shock of Leslie's death wasn't enough.
What I can't figure out is why. I mean, it's one thing to steal a song, but to be involved in that girl's death. You know, Blackie had such a wonderful chance for a happy, prosperous life.
I don't think there are any simple answers, Steve. I mean, if there were, people like myself would be out of business.
Well, let's just hope there is some answer.
It was just such a senseless act.
Yeah, so it seems.
I need another opinion. We really should take another look at the pool area. There's something needed there, and I don't quite know what it is.
Well, then let's go.
All right. I'll be right there. Grant, why don't you come with us?
No, you go ahead, darling. Really, I'm having a wonderful time here holding up this counter.
They did a really good job. What is that?
What do you mean? Nice little cigar.
Oh, hello, Boris. Oh. Good evening, my friend. Can you believe it? Half-wit laborers that we are, we forgot to finish this job. Here, you move over. I'm gonna give you a hand.
Don't be silly, you'll ruin your clothes.
Hey, come on. So what? Who cares if I ruin my clothes? We're gonna get this job done right.
It's not necessary.
All right. All right, if you finish, then I'll tell you what. We'll have a drink together, the two of us. Here's mine. Let's go get one.
If you don't mind my saying so, I think you've had plenty already.
Boss, I do mind you saying so. I mind very much.
Here's Tanya.
Oh, good. The three of us can go get a drink. Hello, Tanya.
Someplace else,
Grant, my, don't you look nice?
Well, thank you. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go.
Come on, our car's right out front.
Boss, where are we going? I have a question. Oh, my goodness. Tanya, you're coming with us, aren't you? Oh, here's some of those. They're wonderful. Here you are. Been looking all over for you. Look at who I ran into poolside.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
Listen, I'm gonna have to run.
Go ahead. I'll find my own ride home.
Well, I thought you might want to come along and keep me company.
Some other time, Jackie. That's a promise.
Good night, then. Thanks for the wonderful date.
Is that rude?
I would say in some circles they would call that rude. I wonder where Grant is.
Right here.
No, I meant my husband.
Well, I wouldn't worry about him. He'll turn up. In the meantime, why don't we finish our conversation now? You were saying something about the cabin needing an Oriental run.
And you thought we weren't going to make any money. I guess I underestimated the power of champagne.
It opens up their wallets and erases their inhibitions. Bye-bye. Where's Robert?
Yes. At this point, I wouldn't count on seeing him at all.
Now, you realize, of course, that according to Blackie's confession, this song, Make Me Believe It, was stolen, and it was yours to begin with.
That's right. He did steal it from me.
You first came across Blackie in the Port Charles Hotel, right?
Yeah, I was working there at the time.
You played him the song?
That's right.
And then he stole it.
Words, music, everything.
Now, you were signed by Pirelli, but Still, you continued to hound him regarding this song.
I wouldn't consider it hounding.
Yeah, but... all right, well, you pursued it, even though your own career had been launched.
It's my song. You know, I deserve some credit.
Not to mention a few royalties.
It's not the money, it's the recognition. Hey, look, you know, a big song like that, you guarantee me work for years. You know, true, Blackie's band did perform it, but I wrote it. And in my book, that means a lot.
This contract that you signed, it wouldn't have been in exchange for you keeping your trap shut regarding the song, would it?
No, I was given that contract because I'm a good songwriter.
What about the deceased?
You mean Lou?
Well, she used to hang around the band a lot. You must have noticed it.
Enough to know she was a nice kid.
You read the paper. I mean, you know why she was killed.
Yeah, they were arguing over my song. So I guess I'm partially to blame.
How do you figure that?
I don't know. Maybe I bugged him too much. Maybe, you know, it just drove him crazy and
You figured the guilt kind of got to him. He went a bit crazy?
to say the least, considering.
We're closed.
Me.
Shake, where'd you go? I woke up and you were gone. I feel like I've gone crazy.
You were asleep when I left. I figured that with all the sedatives you'd taken, you'd still
Where have
be
you
asleep.
been?
Jail. Rick asked me to talk to Blackie. Kid's a mess. He's scared and upset and confused. No matter how much we pleaded with him, he wouldn't help in his own defense.
You're defending him?
Rose, he really feels terrible. It was an accident.
I don't care. Lou's dead and he should suffer for it. If he doesn't want to help in his own defense, that's fine with me. Let him rot in a jail cell. That's what he deserves.
You're saying this. Nobody's guilty in an accident.
It never would have happened if he hadn't led her on the way he did. Every time I turned around, he was looking for a new way to hurt her. Well, let him take responsibility for it. Maybe it's about time he did.
Blackie destroying himself is not going to bring Lou back.
You are. You were going to defend him, aren't you?
If you could have seen how much he's
Get out of here.
Rose.
Get out.
Come on, Rose.
Lou is dead and Blackie killed him. If you don't see that, if you're too blind, get out of here. Now. Go, please.
Well, it looks like we did all right.
And I've got the cash. I'd say we made out like bandits.
All right.
Great. Should we go?
Yes.
Run along. I think I might do very well as a doorman if they're interested.
Honey, if you need a ride home, we'll be happy to give you one.
Oh, that's very kind of you to offer, but she already has a ride. I'm taking it.
I don't know why Grant left without saying anything to me.
Well, I'm sure that the way the crowd was, it would have been very difficult to find you.
Yes, I'm sure that was it. Anyway, drive carefully.
Oh, we will. And you have a nice night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. You're welcome. Good night now.
Really don't have to take me home. I could call Grant.
Oh, why should we bother him? Besides, I have to admit that once again I have an ulterior motive.
Oh.
I thought that we could perhaps stop off for a nightcap on the way home.
As long as it's just one.
Celia, I'm in shock. Did you just agree?
Yes, a nightcap. Too much champagne. A nightcap among old friends is nothing monumental.
I agree, and stay off the champagne.
I know just the place.
Lead on.
Well, good night, Lorena.
Next time we'll bring our sweatsuits and your swimsuits. Don't forget.
We won't.
Thank you for a lovely evening.
All right, you take it back.
Good night.
Take care of my mother.
Oh, thank you. Good night, darling.
Bye-bye.
Well, your honest opinion. How did we do?
Bad.
Don't give me that not bad stuff. It was damn great. They didn't just like it, they went nuts for it. How about a toast?
I got, a better idea.
Well, you were certainly right. Coffee was exactly what I needed.
We thought you'd agree once you had a cup.
Listen, I'd like to thank you, Boris. In fact, I'd like to thank both of you. You've really gone out of your way to be friends to me.
Because we like you.
And it's not going out of our way.
Well, nevertheless, I appreciate it. Oh, come on.
Good night. Oh, wait a minute. Lipstick all over you. You can't have that.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, I guess you gotta get home, huh? Yeah. You two be careful driving now. You never know
We'll be
what kind
careful.
of nut is out on the road at this time.
You get some sleep now. You need it.
Well, good night.
Well, at least you're home safely.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have told you that I was leaving.
Someone told me that you left with Boris and his daughter.
Yeah, it was just as well. See, I was pretty tanked up.
Really? I wouldn't have noticed that. Grant, what's wrong? Why can't you just accept your situation? Nobody cares what you do now. The only one that seems to be affected by it is you.
It just, I'm a little uncomfortable.
All right, we won't argue about it. So what did you and Boris and Tanya do?
Tanya made us some coffee, and had a little bit of a conversation, got Grant sobered back up. Tell you, I was ready for that coffee.
Were you ready for this, too? Looks like Tanya does a little more than make coffee.
See, it was a friendly kiss on the cheek.
At least she has the decency to wipe it off.
Funny how things can change in a year, isn't it?
Grant, why do they have to?
I don't know, Celia. Things happen. I guess you just have to go with the flow.
But it shouldn't change the heart of it. It's the core of the thing that matters. You remember how we used to dance? I used to think you were the best dancer in the whole world.
Well, maybe we should go dance again sometime, see if I still have my dancing feet.
Now, right here.
Celia, I really...
That'll be fun. We'll bring back the old times. Oh, you listen to that as one of our favorites.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry, not tonight.
Well, Tiffany gave it her best shot, but it didn't help. He won't change his mind.
Yeah, well, I won't be able to sleep tonight unless I give it another try myself.
Frisco's there at the moment. He shouldn't be much longer. Come in.
All in all, it was a fairly boring party, but the boutique did very well.
Look, I'm sorry. I just lost track of all the time.
I'm not mad, really. I understand what you're going through. How is he?
Still won't budge, Holly. He is determined to pay the punishment, the penalty, to the fullest extent, even if that means going to prison.
Now, the worst part of the whole thing is he's got no idea how awful prison's going to be.
I mean, at his young age, yeah.
Not to mention those looks. A kid like that in our prison system, they're going to chew him up and spit him out. He won't last a week.
Will you concentrate on what I'm saying, man? Listen, I think these people, they're really trying to help you.
I don't want their help, all right? I don't want anybody's help.
Look, just tell me something, will you, man? Now, be honest with me. Are you keeping quiet to protect Steffi? Because if you are, you're crazy, man. You're out of your mind, because she would sell us both down a river for $1. Either one of us.
You're not listening. Nobody's listening to me.
Blackie, you're not making sense, man. You just can't throw your life away.
I don't have a life. And I haven't had a life for months now. I've been this jerk, buddy. You saw it. I've been this conceited jerk. I've been stepping on people, my friends. I deserve to be in here. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay right here.